Howdy howdy, Sudevil here, and welcome back to our Mortal Empire's Legendary Dwarf campaign walkthrough. Now, I've been doing a lot of thinking between this episode and the last. I've got some good comments, and I will be taking a look at my empire as a whole. We've kind of stalled, and we have another chaos invasion coming, and I want to do a bunch of stuff, a bunch of things to reset the kingdom, the Karazhan Core, to support my armies. Basically, the gist of it is that usually when I play very inexpensive armies and expand my campaign as it is, but the extra expense of my armies, I never really took that into account as I've expanded my empire, and I've been just riding the edge of my ability to finance what I've got. So I want to keep these armies in general, but I do want to reduce the overall cost. I've talked about that a little bit, but I need to go back and refocus on economy to be able to support these expensive armies and reset and prepare for expansion. Now, we've made a couple peace agreements to just reduce the threat overall, but we're going to have a really good thorough pass in this episode of our settlements and what we're doing in general. But first and foremost, we have this battle at Varenka Hills against Isabella von Karstein. She's rank 11, has 8 character skills, so she has a ton of magic. You know, she has this blood chalice, which reduces her hit points a lot. Master of Beguilement, which is minus 44 melee attack for 44 seconds. She does have a ward save of 20% and missile resistance of 25%, so it's going to be hard to damage her. I do need to focus down these Graveguard with great weapons, and these Crypt Ghouls all do poison, but they're not so threatening. I do want to make sure my Quarrelers get into these Crypt Horrors, and I just want to make sure I don't let this Cav get on my back line and focus down those Corpse Carts. I do have Dwarf the Silver Defender, an excellent lord, and he's defended our settlements very effectively on multiple occasions, and I also have a reasonable garrison to be able to manage and handle what's going to be coming at me. I do want to try and focus our Thane, Svenner, and Dwarf onto Isabella, because if we take her down, the fight is over. So let's get in there and get fighting. And we don't have walls here. We're just about to finish our walls in Varenka Hills. Remember, we had this settlement raised by Chaos on the first Chaos invasion. We're in the middle of the second Chaos, or the start of the second Chaos invasion right now. So, and I don't know how many we're going to have, to be honest. Graveguard with great weapons on their flank. We do have some bats, Cryptors on the right, Corpse Cart here. So I think this feels pretty good. I'll just set up my Grudge Thrower and check the range. Okay, we're within range of this Graveguard. I just want to back up a touch, and maybe I'll go kind of here. I just want to make sure we're in range, but just so. We just have to be across the center point, so we're not quite there yet. That should put us there. Alright, so we'll put them in a group. Now, we'll take... I want his Cav is on the right, I think. Crypt Horrors, Black Knights, they're on the left. So I might make left side. Make my left side my weak side, because their army's over here. But I'm going to put one of these Quarrelers with great weapons on the outside, just in case the Cav breaks into my back lines. And I'll take my right side, and again, Quarrelers with great weapons on the outside. Let's just make sure that all showed up correctly. Okay, good. Now for my front line, they do have lots of Graveguard with great weapons. I want to make sure that my front line holds up. So I'm going to focus on centering around the Grumbling Guard so that they do, because they do give encouragement. And we'll get our Dwarf Warriors. Like that, I want him over here. Okay. Dwarf Warriors on the far outsides. And my Warriors are Dragonfire Pass. I think we'll leave them on the right side. Something like that. Just so that we can handle this side effectively. So I think we'll put them something like that. Group them. And we'll put our Dragonback Slayers in the back. I want them off guard. And just to make sure that we do have this is our weak side, I do want to put my Ekron Miners with blasting charges on this left side. And I do not want them on guard mode. I don't want these guys on guard mode, so group them like that. And we're going to put our Lords together in a group. I want to take them off of guard mode. So we're going to have kind of a lineup something like that. Maybe I should go a tiny bit wider. Something like so. Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. Just to cover the outsides. And I do have Longbeards here to cover the outsides. Put my miners like so. And our Slayers are covering our back line just fine. Okay. I'm going to put, even though they're in the same group, I'm going to put these guys on opposite sides just to make sure we can converge on Isabella. Well, that's going to be hard because she is flying. Well, how about that? We're going to have to try and shoot her down. Okay. So she might come to the back. We're gonna retain our Dragonback Slayers in the back just to make sure we handle that. Again, I'll put them behind the miners because we want to make sure we give them good support. And I think that's generally pretty reasonable. So let's make sure we focus down those Graveguard with great weapons. Maybe I just give a little bit more to this side. Graveguard, great weapons, Graveguard with great weapons. I'm actually going to focus down these Graveguard with great weapons because I only have one Grudge Thrower and I want my misses to hurt them. So that way if I miss long I hit these Graveguards, if I miss short I hit these regular Graveguard. And we'll have to really watch where Isabella goes. Come on, boys. Let's get shooting.
All dead, I'll get 'em.
And I want to make sure I'm ready for these Cryptors here. Okay. We do have these Fellbats on the way in, and some Dire Wolves coming on this side. Their cav is, I think... I'm not so worried about these Dire Wolves. Just want to make sure, okay, the Black Knights are right there. Graveguard with great weapons. These Graveguard with great weapons, they are. Okay. Oh, whatever, what am I doing here? You boys. Okay. Need to get them back. I want you to focus them. I want you two to focus the Cryptors. I want you two. Do we have any great weapon variants? No. Okay.
We demand blood! Dwarf warriors! Right!
Where are you guys going? I want Dragonback Slayers on here. Okay, I want you guys. Okay. Now, you. I want you. Where's Isabella? Right there. Both of you come in. Let's go. Okay. I want you guys. Okay. Left side, I want you guys. Let's go. Right side. Zombies. I want you to focus on corpse cart. Okay, Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. We need to get you up. Okay, I need Slayers. I want you to go right down the center. Get into that. Okay, what are these? Black Knights. There we go. Okay, right side. Okay, I want you guys to come back here. Get Isabella. Let's go.
On the way. Move.
Let's go. Let's go.
Reach fast.
Graveguard with great weapons. Okay, right side. Let's focus them down. I want you guys to get over here. Okay. Let's go, boys. I want you and you to focus down Isabella. Just back up a little bit. Let's go.
Pull out. Stalk.
Longbeards.
Kill them. Vengeance.
Okay.
Quarrelers.
Right side. Okay. Let's get in here, boys. Come on.
Axes out.
Okay, where's my Slayers?
Killers. Kazook.
Okay, left side.
Warriors. Hit your targets well.
You guys stay focused on them.
Kill is ours. Attack the Urks.
Okay. Right side.
For the
I want you to stay focused on them.
Understood, Lord.
Okay.
Dwarf warriors.
Boys, let's go. Where is Isabella?
Reloaded.
Okay, Isabella is up in the air. Want to make sure we're fighting. Slayers, what are you doing?
Ward of vengeance.
Let's go. Okay, I want you guys out here.
Move now.
I want you guys out here.
Put those dwarven
I
lads.
want you guys out here. You guys out here.
Go.
Okay, I want you guys to get back into it. Let's go.
Group disbanded.
I want you to...
Stop fighting.
Okay, let's get moving, boys.
Most of the throng.
Okay, right side. Shoot Isabella. Okay. Left side. Shoot Isabella.
Fire on the foe.
Okay. You guys, let's get in here. Where's Isabella?
Drain them.
Dragonback Slayers. This isn't the best fight for them, but they just have to hold.
Kill them all. Take them down. Judge. Killers. Get him. Pick your targets well. Pick your targets well.
Let's go, boys. Come on. Where's Isabella? Right here.
Kill them. Kazook. That'll do. Victory will be ours. Fight. Scoff. Put those dwarven legs. Pick your targets well. Quarrelers! For the High King! War of vengeance!
Okay. Looks like we're almost there.
Swing the axe! Yes! Yes!
Okay, let's go, boys.
Fight! How about them?
Okay, right side. Yeah, we're gonna get her. Good.
Ready to strike! Grudge thrower!
Whew. Whew, alright. Yeah, good job, boys. 138 for these Graveguard with great weapons. Yeah, they beat us down pretty good. We didn't really have a whole lot of armor piercing. 114 with our Grumbling Guard, 125 with our Slayers. How did their Cryptors do? Only 4 kills, so pretty solid. Their Knights were running around for a long time. They only got 19 kills. So 75 for these Crypt Ghouls. Like, that poison is no joke. But we just didn't have much of an army. We were definitely outnumbered. And our miners certainly didn't last as long as I would have liked them to. But we won. That's the key. And Isabella is gone. Okay. So we're going to see, okay, Vlad is going to pull out. Might head over to Karak Izor, I don't know. Warriors of Chaos. We're interested to see how many and where they are. I'm glad we have vision into the Empire, and we did make a military alliance with them so we can see what's going on, what's coming. Ooh. We do want to see what's coming from the south as well. I don't want Ungrim to get trapped, because, I mean, I can take on 3 stacks maybe with him, but eventually he'll just get worn out.
Honorable ally.
Like, you guys are not going to help me, so I don't want your non-aggression pact. I think I may get a defensive alliance with some of the minor Wood Elf factions and see if they will help fight Chaos. Even though I don't like them much, you know, it's will help significantly if even one of their armies comes, but if 2, one from each faction, it's going to make a really big difference. Oh, Widrioth was confederated, so we lost that opportunity. Confederation, there we go. Hexawaddle and the Sentinels of Zeddy. We just knew that was coming. And Karak Zorn. They got some strong armies up at Death Gorge. They may be expanding into the Skaven. We did get that trait. So Dwinbar now has regeneration.
Send your king my regards, Umgi. Now, what can Karazankor do for you?
I don't want a military alliance with you, but I will take a trade agreement. And I will take a non-aggression pact. Whoops. I will take a defensive alliance. And I will take some of your income. No. Let's see if they'll do 2100. I'll try 22. Okay. Trade agreement, defensive alliance. Let's counter offer. I want a trade agreement with that. Let's try 2050. Okay. We're counter offering. We want that trade agreement. We want a defensive alliance. And let's try 1900. Okay, they've accepted, so we should be able to get their help with Chaos. Did get another dwarf bride, which is fantastic. Okay. These guys are going to go to Sorcerer Island. We have 4 stacks of chaos right here. Trade agreement, defensive alliance negotiated. So we'll go check out the that last unconfederated Wood Elves faction to see if we can get a defensive alliance with them. So here they come to Eye of the Panther. Usharan might be coming down to Sheik, I don't know why. Alright. Yeah, we have a lot of undead closing in, but Ungrim's army is definitely capable of holding back a lot of undead. Just like Thorgrim's army is in the north. Yeah, one of the things I've been noticing about this campaign is just in general balance. I hope they do a balance pass on it. I think, for my taste, the vampires in general have been a little too strong, particularly the minor factions like Musalon, etc. And the Skaven have not been strong enough. I mean, if I was fighting wave after wave of Skaven instead of wave after wave of undead, I would be in 7th heaven. It would be incredibly fun, and that would make a lot of sense, right? Skaven should be able to just send wave after wave of generally weaker armies, but armies that do grow stronger over time. And I think that would be great fun. Well, here we go. These guys are already here. Might seem grim, boys, but it isn't. We're gonna deal with this. Neckarch Brotherhood is pulling out of town. Let's see if Veritas Cull sieges Doc Karas. They might. We'll see if Volkmar the Grim can hold off these war herds. I doubt it, but he may be able to. Depending on the oh, wow. Volkmar. What kind of army do you have? That's damn impressive. Send them all running. And here come the puppets. Now, do they only have 4 or do they have 7? This is what I want to know. And they're going to come directly for the Sheik. They shouldn't be able to get out of their boats just yet. Nope. I mean, if they have 4 and it's, you know, a wave of 4, 4, 4, and 4, that's much more manageable than 28. Or 7 per wave. Okay, here we're about to find out. If there is more, they're about to show up. Oh good. This is looking much better. And remember, they are at war with everyone this time around, which again is another big thing. So, oh, they're not coming to Doc Karas, which is odd. Maybe they can sense these armies are in range, or getting close to being in range. I mean, I don't know. It's possible. What? Well, that's fantastic. They went after Grimgor. So they're at war with everyone. Well, that's kind of more like what I was hoping. Hey! Good! They just beat the crap out of the Neckarch Brotherhood. Thanks, Fader. Appreciate it. Okay, this is looking much, much better. The behavior and the quantities and everything else like that. We still have a lot of work to do with the Karazhan Corps. There's no doubt about that. Hostile garrison activity success. Varenka Ricterlos. grudge removed for Isabella von Karstein. Good, so we have gained 16 leadership and we're fighting undead. Grudge issued against Werner Baylor of Strigos, 500 gold. Ally mobilizes against force, so the Empire has mobilized. Good. Mount Gunbad is being raided. Karak Angazar, Black Mountain's raided, so that's Vlad. Eye the Panther is being raided in Lashik. Okay. So we have a lot to do. This is going to be a long turn. If going through a lot of details isn't your thing, and just give a few clicks to the fast forward button and you'll get there. Okay, you're at 18.
True King.
I do need to add to his army
The dwarfs need me.
the Fury of the Forge. I think that's it, because otherwise he needs Longbeards and Longbeards and hammers. Yeah, hammers, will take those 3. And yep, that'll be correct. So let's just go and give Belegar our Fury of the Forge. Okay.
I go where I'm needed.
And Grombrindle. Well, so he's not in force marks. Let's see. Belegar has a lot of movement range. Yeah, I should have no problem with that army, to be honest. Okay, let's see.
By my hammer it will be done.
Can I get there and fight him? That's frustrating, as I can't. Okay. Take a look at Svorak. 92, we're at 0. This army's on the way out. Grimgor kicked the crap out of Chaos. Good job. Good job, Grimgor. Oh, I want to go take a look at this army real quick. We're going to be traipsing around on this turn and spending a long time looking at a bunch of stuff. So, what's in this army? Apparently just Volkmar. Handgunners, the Sunmaker, a mortar. Well, I guess he has a witch hunter and a warrior priest. They don't look terribly high level, to be honest. But Volkmar, what does he have? Grand Soulfire. Yeah, he's ranked 21. 7 character skills. Good, nice, even. 4 battle skills, 7 campaign skills. And Volksgrad, what kind of garrison does it have? Almost nothing. Wow. That's freaking impressive. Keep it up there, Volkmar. So let's go just check what kind of situation Thorgrim is in. Okay, I cannot reach Zufbar in a turn. And I don't see any armies. Except for this one, but I mean they're just raiding. It's going to be recruiting. Is now the time.
You're overruled. Throne bearers.
I think it is.
March.
Oh. Let's see what we got with Ungrim. Okay, Ungrim, we have some levels here. So the Dawi Wanderer. He's got his specialist done. Now, oh, that Blade Master's so good. I do want to get Resolute for the charge bonus, but that Blade Master plus 5 melee attack for the first one. Let's just get it.
Beyond your comprehension.
Chaos Warriors. Warriors with Halberds.
No scum.
Okay, these are definitely better than the last wave.
Do not displease me.
And I don't see any chosen. But, okay.
I must fulfill my slave.
So, reality check. Can't keep Lashik. I want to, but I can't. Oh, I need to go and do some diplomacy. Right. So, Knights of the Flame. Need a war coordination target. No. Okay. Knights of the Flame. Okay. Now let's go to Wissenland. Nope. I thought Talaxel. Oh no, it was the other one. Okay, so Hexawaddle's now at 22 settlements. Wow. Can't work my mouth today. Alright. Vampire Coast. I mean, I could look for peace with the Neckarch Brotherhood or the Strigos Empire. Okay, Argwalon. They do want a defensive alliance. Let's look for a payment. Okay, I want 1,000 maybe. Okay, they've accepted. Okay. Can I ask them? Yeah, where are they? Yeah. Argwalon, let's go. Son of a gun, Argwalon. Argwalon. I have a war coordination target for you. I don't care about the north as much as I care about the south. Okay. Okay, war targets. We do have Karak Azul and Karak Zorn. I would like Karak Zorn. Will they come over and attack these guys? Okay, Karak Azul. Will you... Maybe I'll just get you to focus on those guys. So we got some more coordination targets. Okay. Sorry. Treaties. This is who we're at war with. Okay, Neckarch Brotherhood. Von Karsteins. Should we sue for peace with the Von Karsteins? No, I can't right now. Or the Vampire Count. Strigos. Here, let's look at the Strigos or the Neckarch Brotherhood. Let's get down here. Okay. I want to take these. Alhike. Okay, and that is... Oh, and see these... I want Kofor, Alhike, and... Maybe I take Alhike. And... the black... What? Ah, okay. Okay, I don't know if this has borked up my game, but we're going to stop the recording and start. Alright, hopefully we got that all fixed up and I'm not doing a podcast. You know, little pop-ups come up on my computer and they seem to damage the recording. I said I wanted to go through and look at my buildings, and I do. So we might as well do that now. If we look at what we have here, I want to go to Martek. I really don't need to recruit here. I mean, I have that as something that's handy, but I don't need to do recruiting here. So I'm going to get rid of this recruiting center, and I'm going to pop in Trinket Maker or a trading depot. Vulture Mountain, I want to do the same. I don't need this armory, and I don't need the Hall of Oaths, but I'll keep the Hall of Oaths just because I want to get that Thane, but I will get rid of the armory once we lift that siege there. So if we go to Land of Assassins, I'm not going to do anything there. I just took it. I'm expecting it to go. Rib Peaks, there's nothing I can do here right now. I want that growth to get Mount Gunbad up to rank 4 so I can get that gold mine, and Grand Peak is right where I want it. I got growth buildings and public order buildings, so that's fine. Now we go to Death Pass, and this is my other recruiting center. So I want 2 strong recruiting centers at the very least, so that if one comes into a problem, I can still use global recruit from the other one, so I don't want to be interrupted. I've got all my my resources going here, gold and everything else like that, and I do want to keep Black Crag up and running. Now I technically don't really need the siege workshop here, but I'll keep it because because it does provide a bonus, and I don't really have another siege workshop for recruiting. It does provide a bonus for grudge throwers and bolt throwers. That building in Carag Drawn here, the lumber yard, gives me a +2 experience for quarterers, rangers, bolt throwers, and grudge throwers. So I do want that ranger barracks there, which I want. So this is a recruiting center. It's not an economic center. Now the Silver Road, on the other hand, is a whole different story. It doesn't have to be a recruiting center. It is an economic center for good reason. I don't need to recruit out of Squighorn, so I'm going to get rid of this mustering hall here, replace it with a trinket maker. And in the Pillars of Grungni, I do like having this ranger barracks, but I don't need it here. So we're going to get it replaced with a trinket maker. And as someone noted in the comments, the Silver Road is very, very wealthy in terms of it gets a big bonus to the income in the province and the neighboring provinces. So we do want to continue up here to get our runesmith, and we want to let that tick off to get the extra research rate. So we will replace those two with trinket makers, and that's going to help a big amount. Now in Akendorf, there's no doubt I have these walls, and I want the next level of walls. So I'm just going to put those in. I'm going to put this in, and I do want to get more important is going to be public order. So let's just get that public order building going. I do want the trinket maker and stuff like that there, and actually I want the ranger barracks as well, don't I? Maybe we put the ranger barracks there right now, because that's going to slow down armies coming through that pass. So Blood River Valley, again, this eventually will be a recruitment center, but does not need to be right now. I do want the research rate here, but I'm going to stop that construction because I want to put the trinket maker in there. Actually, I can't even do that right now because I want to put the refectory in there. So we'll go to Doc Karaz. I'm going to get rid of this growth building. We'll put a trinket maker in there. Go to Barak Dawa's bag. I'm going to get rid of this refectory. Put a trinket maker in there. We'll go to Varenka Hills, and yeah, we can go trinket maker or trading depot, just because, yeah, we might do that in Doc Karaz as well, just because I want my trade income up, and additional trade, it produces income from all buildings in the region and additional trade resources faction wide. So I'm going to put that in there right now and get it moving. It's got 3 turns to go, and we've got our walls. Where's Varenka Hills? Yeah, we've got our walls there. We will probably put a trade building here and a trinket maker there. So what I need in Baragvar is I need a refectory. Now let's go take a look at our public order. We're +6. But that's because we have this, we have Dwinbar and the Silver Defender in Varenka Hills. So we're not quite ready here to go without a refectory. So we'll get a refectory in our capital. That'll allow our minor settlements to help produce a little more income. So go to Black Mountains, Carrick Hearn, and this is another recruiting center. So it has everything I want here right now. I do want to get Migdal Vonglabarak back. And we're going to eventually move a few things around a little bit. But this, because, I mean, yeah, Untainted +8, unit experience +2 for Slayers. I mean, that would be nice. But I can't trade anything in for that except for this feast hall. So maybe I get rid of this feast hall. Yeah. Well, we need Mingdal before we rearrange everything. We need Migdal Vongelbarak at rank 3. Now, if we go to Myrmidons, happy with the walls there. I do. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of options here. I do need that drinking hall in here, and I do want to get the kilns up. That's going to be 3250. Maybe we switch them to Masters of Steel and Stone. I can't. So we're just going to leave them. Maybe I put that in right now. And I'm not taxing the province. I mean, it's gonna get there. Okay, so let's go into the building browser again. We have the vaults. That's Karak Izor and Zerak Zil. I think we're actually good for public order. Yes, we are. So I can go to. I have this building in the Karak Izor, Zerak Zil. I no longer need this refectory. So I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to start the trading depot, and when that, next turn, which is cheaper? This is cheaper. Well, it doesn't really matter. I want to do both, so I'll do this. This is going to be quicker, and I'll start this next turn. In the capital, yeah, I do have an empty building slot. There's nothing that's absolutely necessary here, so I may leave that building slot going for some time, and we'll get that Toolmaker's Workshop on the go. Adelan Mountains, we got that sorted out in Martech, so I think that's our pass. I think we got our two main recruiting centers in Death Pass, and we're reworking the Silver Road a little bit. This, yeah, I'm gonna actually put this siege workshop here, and then I'll remove it from. Yeah, I need to be able to recruit cannons and stuff like that. So I will remove it from Black Craig when I get time. Yeah, I like that. That's on the go. I mean, this we can get growth. No, we're not going to worry about that for now. Blood River Valley, that all looks good to me. So I should go to Blood River Valley if I've got these two coming down. Should go to Blood River Valley and switch them to Masters of Steel and Stone. I should actually do that in the Silver Road too. Switch them to Masters of Steel and Stone. Let's just go and do that, just to save a little bit here and there. Okay, Blood River Valley, Black Mountains, yep, we're good. Good. And the vaults. Yeah, alright, I'm pretty happy with that in general. Okay. So that's our pass. Okay, we're gonna let this tick out. It's got one turn left. Armor +5 for Dwarven Shields. I did want to go up and get Vanguard Proficiency and then go get Marching Songs for the plus speed to my awesome army. Or I guess Ungrim Ironfist's awesome army, but we'll finish this out and we'll go back to where we should be going for economy. I'm going to go and increase my gold mines, iron mines and stone quarries by 5%. We'll get Gromrel picks, improve blasting charges, which brings that to 10%, and steam drills, which brings it to plus 15%. And that's going to help our economy right away. And you know, I might go and get the Grand Throne Chamber at some point, because that's an additional 5% taxes. I do want Grungni's Blessing, which is plus 5% from all buildings. So we have some work to do up here before we come back down here. It's time to get our Oh, this is down to 2 turns. Cool. O stones, 2 turns. I wonder if it'll get down to 1 turn. We'll see. Probably not. I wasn't sure it would get down to 2, to be honest. So the Sheik, we're not going to do anything. This army...
It is time.
Yeah. I need to get back here, lift the siege, and deal with this army. So I'm just going to head out here with Ungram. Finish them off real quick. Okay. Yeah. Did I lose anybody? I would have lost a few. 98. Okay, that's fine.
Beards and belts.
Oh, I got the Gambler's armor. That's just a nice little piece of kit. Another Slayer ward. Another Daughter of Valaya. Okay, those are really nice to have because they're harder to get.
Yes.
We'll go up to Ungram. And... Right, we were going to get Brass Lunged for his aura size and then Stand Your Ground. And then we'll go work on him. Okay. Now,
I am the Slayer King.
I can get a long ways. That's 1. How far can they get? They can get to right here in Forced March, so I'll get to that bump. Yeah, I can go into Forced March and get to right here. Oh, I'm going to take attrition. I don't want to do that. Where is there anywhere I don't take attrition along here? Not really. So I don't need to be in Forced March. So maybe I go to my 50%.
Forwards.
Okay. And get into... What? I have 53% movement range left. How can I not go into encamp?
To die in battle.
53%. Well, I guess we'll go as far as we can without getting attrition. Right there, I guess. So we get a little bit of replenishment. This army shouldn't touch us, and we should go be able to lift that siege here next turn. Now, Thorgrim. Kind of been thinking about him, and I know what I have to do is stop them from being able to pick up all these solid armies. So Zufbar has a really good garrison, crypt horrors, you know.
This is impudence.
But I think I could take it. And then if I took Zufbar and Castle Drakenhof and either siege them, or either take them or raise them, and then took Templehof, I mean, those 3 settlements alone would significantly reduce their ability to wage war. Really massively.
It is time.
So I can't reach them right now, but with Thorgrim I can get out to my... Where is this? Ground Peak, Ground Peak, Ground Peak. Maybe I'll go 55% or something, 59%. I can get out here, go into encamp stance, and be ready to hit them next turn if the opportunity arises. And I'm encamped, so I mean I have plus 5 leadership and plus 5 melee defense, and all my replenishment for my troops is going to be completed by the time I get there. We'll go to Grombrindle.
The White Dwarf.
Now, I do... Like, Grombrindle's kind of got a half army. I do want to pop into Barag Var. Well, maybe I want to go into Karak Angazar. So if I go here...
Who calls me? You know who I am.
Well...
What?
Yeah, I can't quite reach here. It's with Belagar. But I can go past him. I think. No, I can't. How far can I get here? And I could go take Matorka as well. I don't really need it. I just kind of want it. So let's think about that. Yeah, I can't make it all the way to Beligar or to Vlad, but I can probably look him off. Yeah, he's just out of our range. Is there anyone else down here? I mean, because he's costing us 336 gold per turn, I could definitely take him with this army. I'm quite confident of that. Absolutely, I can take him with this army.
Lord of the
So, I'm just going to issue an attack command
Ancestors hear us.
and chase him off. Maybe if I can't go any closer. So,
How can I
I do want to do some recruiting with Grombrindle. So let's send him to Karak Angazar. We're going to help the public order there.
The
Okay,
dwarf sneaky.
yeah, we're +9. Now, I don't need these Slayers. They're a very expensive unit. I need to disband them.
The white dwarf.
I mean, they're 362 per turn. So, disband them. Actually, first, let's make sure we can recruit Dwarf Warriors. Yes, we can. And so I can get them rank 9 Dwarf Warriors are going to be quite solid. So, we do, yeah, we take you, thank you boys for your service. We disband them.
You know who I am.
Yeah, that puts us up to
How can
8,600.
I help?
So we'll recruit just regular Dwarf Warriors into his army. They are all rank 9, so they're going to be quite solid. Can I recruit rank 9 Dwarf? No, I can only recruit rank 6 through Global, but that's just fine. Okay. So I'm going to make his army way cheaper until I can afford to improve my armies. I mean, Dwinbar Silver Defender. Now,
Yes.
can I finish her off?
That would be madness.
I don't think so. I mean, I do have replenishment now. I mean,
No, mortal.
but she was really hard to beat down. But her army is in bad shape.
One rug.
Can recruit some units. So, do I use Dwinbar this turn? Let's go up and get full plate armor with him. Do I use Dwinbar this turn to absolutely eliminate Isabella von Karstein and then disband his whole army? Because I certainly
I will
could.
not.
Time for a reckoning.
Let's do it. So we'll get some Slayers. What's the cheapest? I'll get a Grudge Thrower. Maybe these guys. And we'll recruit them. 6. I have 7.
Ridiculous.
She has a set. We should be able
For
to.
the
We should be able to win that
wisdom of Valea.
going away.
Aye.
So
For
let's go do it.
battle.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll give the +8 leadership to him. Charge bonus to them. Armor piercing damage to them. Magic resistance to him. And magic resistance to them. Yeah, we win that going away. Good. Okay. Done.
Let's just be about this.
So Isabella's gone. That threat is eliminated. Oh, bold. Good. Okay. Trait gained. Executioner. Nice. Man, I love these traits. I'm going to say this for another 100 episodes because I just love them. Crown of Command, Unbreakable, and that's that. So now I need to go to Dwinbar. I will be bringing you back to my army, Dwinbar. I have plans for you, hopefully in the near term. I do appreciate your service. You have been very reliable in defending our home provinces. No doubt about that. Okay. Okay, got all that out. Okay. Thank you boys very much for your service. Just wait. Just check. There's no one right nearby here. No. Varenka Hills has its walls now. Yeah. Thank you boys for your service. I will see you soon. Okay, so we're up to 10,000. When I click this, it'll probably go up to 14, 13, oh, 12. Okay, so really, we're paying a lot. Like if we look at just recruiting a lord, yeah, it'll increase my army by an additional 3,700. Man, it's a lot. And especially with my expensive armies. But we are retooling the Karazhan Corps. Okay. Battle reports, decisive victory, traits gained, love them. Cruelty restrained. Dwinbar now has regeneration, so he's going to be fantastic. He's got executioner and bold, and he did get a couple ranks, and so Ungram got a rank. Got some construction done, equipment gained. Slayer Award, you know who I could give that Slayer Award to? I could give a Slayer Award to Thorgrim, because he also has Slayers. While we're thinking of it, let's go over to Thorgrim.
Send me to vengeance.
Just to reduce the cost. These guys are costly, 362 per turn. Details. Dwarf Bride, Choirmaster, Teller of Tales, Archivist, and Guildmaster. Well, I'm going to take the... I'd rather have a Teller of Tales than a Choirmaster. I know they do precisely the same things, but I like hearing tales told. Okay. Reduction in Slayer cost. Where is it? And maybe I should get that Untainted +3. Actually, that's probably more important where I am. Okay, Slayer Award is done. I'll get the Dwarven Tattooist, because we do have some Slayers and they need some tattoos. Okay, where's the Tattooist? There's the Tattooist. Okay, so that's going to reduce our costs and make us fight corruption even more effectively with the Dwarven Tattooist. Slayer Award, Banner of Eternal Flame, Guildmaster, Dwarf Bride. You know, I should probably give him... I like this Dwarf Bride because of where he's at, but I am fighting some battles here. Master Rune of Groth, one I don't need that. See if there's just another good banner that's going to be handy for my whole army during combat. Okay, just so I can be that much more effective. Nope. Nothing kicking around right here right now, so then that's just fine how it is. Shrieking Blade. Okay, good. Alright. So now Thorgrim is set. He's going to bring down the cost of his army a little bit and continue to reduce corruption. We're at, like, we've been doing a pretty good job. We're at Untainted of 85% and going up, even though there's been nothing but vampires in here, so I'm quite happy with that. Belegar, yeah, you're ready to take on Vlad, and I do need to go in and do a little bit more recruiting to have this army completed as a Laura army. Throthi the Once Murdered. Okay, so let's go take a look at this. We've got, see if I can, I won't remember to go and look at this, but okay, so Rib Peaks is at 4,100, the Silver Road is at 4,000. Now if we look at Throthi, I mean, he has a Cooper, income from breweries and gem cutters, Jill Smith, and a Brewmaster. So when he pops in here, Silver Road is 4,000. It might not occur right away, but we're just going to put him in there. $4,000, just over 4,000. We'll see if it shows up next turn. And Rib Peaks is at 4,100, 100 more. We'll see if having him in here with the gold stuff is going to show up next turn. Okay, and I just want to make sure we picked up that we have a Dwarf Bride and Daughter of Valaya, good student, stonemason. Don't need the Brewmaster. Is there any other gold mine stuff? These are gold mine improving Yeah, things that improve gold mines are much harder to pick up. There's only, I think there's only a couple. I don't think there's 3. Yeah, we do only have that one. So you can get the Cooper here. No, the Stonemason, but there is one other one that you can pick up. But let's just head down to Throthy, the once murdered, and make sure he has a daughter of Valea. Dwarf Bride, Choirmaster, Teller of Tales, Brewmaster, Geosmith. So I'll take a daughter of Valea. There we go. And that should help. So we should see the income from these 2 spots, Silver Road and Rib Peaks, go up from 4,000 to higher. You know, 4,000, 4,100 to something more significant. Okay, let's go take a look at who we have left. Bernoth. Right. You are on your way over here. So I'll just keep you going. And Gorazin, yeah. Throthy.
You summoned me.
Okay, that's all of our movement. And we've got all of our building done. And Karazakrak is changing. Okay. Nothing else to do here. I do have some grudges, some quests I gotta do, and that are available to me, but we're just gonna hold off on those for now. Tech is going over. We got all of our stuff done here. It's been a long turn, like I said it would be, but we're reorganizing, and we're actually in much better shape with only 4 stacks coming in, and they're at war with everybody, and we've already seen, I mean, this is much better, so I would consider this quite well and truly fixed, because Fedor here came and attacked one of the Neckarch Brotherhood. There's only 4 stacks instead of 7, and we did see the Servants to Chaos take on Grimgor and get their faces smashed in. You know, I love Grimgor. I don't know why. I fought him so many times. But I always like him. Okay, and we're chasing down Vlad. We get him to stop raiding in our lands. And Belagor is going to be our main defender. We are retooling Grombrindal's army. Let's go down here and watch what happens. Just pass the turn. Long turn, but a good turn. We had a good battle against Isabella too. And we got that trait for Dwinbar, which is fantastic. The regeneration trait. Okay. Volkmar has just got balls so big. he doesn't even care. Like, not even a little. Like, he's force marching towards them? Like, is that... Oh, going to Bearsingling's camp. Oh my god. I'm impressed, Empire. I'm glad you're my military ally. You know, someday we're gonna have to fight just because that's the nature of this campaign. But I'm very happy with my military ally, the Empire. And Volkmar the Grim. He is a beast. He doesn't need a whole army. And Karl Franz is on the way over, but Karl doesn't have much of an army either. He needs to do some recruiting, no doubt. We'll see if we get this the invasion from the west as well. The Chaos invasion. Okay, Grimgor. You gonna go down and take Stone Mine? Nope. He's not happy with these guys. Not happy at all. War coordination target lost. Okay. And Wurzag has been an absolute tank, a truck, a beast, of just the master of Karak Azul should be his last name, because he's been taking it to Karak Azul over and over and over. Marath von Karstein? Jeez, like it's like they... I guess he must have raised a bunch of undead. Well, it doesn't look like it. Steinbach von Karstein? Now, are they going to be able to send... No, so... Here's Vlad. Oh, Vlad's gonna fight. Really? I'll take that. I'll take that any day, you chump. What has he got? He's got a Vargulf, some zombies, bats. you know, a bunch of Graveguard, one with great weapons. Fritz is a melee specialist, and Thrisha is a wizard. You got Spirit Leech and Aspect of the Dread Knight. Anything I want to do here? I have +5 melee, so +6. So I actually want to put that. Do I have it on my Thane? Okay, I want to put this +5 melee attack and +4 leadership onto my Thane, because he's going to be fighting probably Fritz and Trisha, and we'll send Belegar after Vlad himself. I mean, we have Durgan Ventrifer. He's going to manage his this back line pretty capably, and our front line has definitely been beefed up with some Longbeards. We do need another Ironbreaker and some hammers to finish out this army, and we also pulled in the Fury of the Forge. It's time to put them to work. So let's get in there, boys. Time to teach Vlad a lesson. God, I love Belegar's helmet. It looks so good. Okay, well, looks like we got some hills, but they're going to be coming for us, so we'll probably be able to deploy on this hill. Yep. Very good deployment zone for us. We'll be fighting downhill. So let's get our... Frickin' that's annoying. Do you see this?
We demand blood! Cannon!
Here, I'm gonna put this guy's here.
We demand blood!
We're gonna group
Show
them.
us the target!
Okay. I don't know what our range is well into their deployment zone, so can we back up a little bit?
Cannon!
I don't want them to be over the hill, like behind it. Yeah, we want to be using the hill. Okay, it's about as far back as I can get. I mean, I could try and use this business, but I really don't want to. Okay, so we will go, let me see, left side right here, just our regular quarrelers, the blue heads here, Clan Zorak blue heads, and we do have some rangers in tow. We will be replacing them, but we want them to do a good job for us. Okay, put these guys out front. So yeah, I want you guys grouped. No, ungroup. Where these are my left side, right? Yep. Okay, group.
For Grimnir! This is a reckoning!
Group.
Thunderers!
Group.
Let the vengeance begin!
Okay, we'll put you right here. Centralized as possible. Like, his aura is not quite big enough yet. That's why we need to keep making his aura bigger, so he can get all of our ranged. I know I could pull everyone together, but we're not going to do that. I guess I could put him in here. Yeah. No, I don't want him in here.
The clans unite!
Okay, as far as our line goes, I want these guys in the front, these guys on the right. We'll put Nora's axes on the right. I think there will be more on the right side. We'll put our dwarf warriors in the front because they're going to be behind everybody. So let's stretch those guys out as much as possible. Okay, I want you like this. I want you with these guys. Or maybe like this. Alright. Now, yeah, where are you guys? I want you guys up here. We got everybody? Yeah. Okay. So we will set up our line.
For the Karazanko!
Okay, just like we have been doing.
It is a reckoning.
Something like that. That way, if we need to, oh, we're not going to get shots over this hill, are we? We'll get good shots down here. We won't even do that. Let's see. Well, where's Belagar?
Belagar Ironhammer.
These two out front. I really think that
Iron tricks.
it's not going to matter much. Yeah, I want you guys grouped, and I want you guys. I want you in your own group. Actually, I'm gonna put you in this group.
For the ancestors.
I'm gonna put you two in a group, and I don't want you on guard mode. Okay, put these guys up here.
The clans unite.
Okay, there. Something like that.
Barracks ready.
I think we're ready. Yeah, we're gonna get good lines of fire, and we can tuck these guys back in here if we need to. I don't think we will. Actually, with our heroes out front and all of our ranged, I think we're gonna be able to just straight out face them. So what does our Thane have? Has Potion of Foolhardiness and has Foe Seeker. And Belagar does have the regeneration. He also has Revenge Incarnate. God, that's awesome. It's a one-time use, it looks like. Plus 44 melee attack, plus 16 leadership, and plus 50% damage. Yeah, if he gets on Vlad, we're going to use that for sure. Mighty Oath Stone every 60 seconds, 27 plus 27 melee defense, and expert charge defense, and he has a potion of healing on top of everything, and rally. Yeah, so Belagar can charge right in there, to be perfectly honest. Put him kind of like this. So let's get our cannons ready. Graveguard with great weapons. Yeah, I want you. Graveguard. Yeah, right like that. Love the sound of those cannons. They make me happy. Oh, Vargulf. I'm going to send you after that Vargulf. Just to make sure that... okay, I'm going to actually turn you guys a little bit. Move you guys a little back. To make sure we handle that Vargulf smoothly. And I do have these guys ready on this side as well. Okay. Graveguard. I want you guys on the Fellbats. Yeah, Fellbats first. I want to get rid of them Fellbats. Okay. Okay, I want all of you guys. Just keep firing for now. Okay, right side. Vargulf, please.
Fire! Reload! Fire!
This is extremely satisfying. I'm not even kidding a little bit. Alright. Belagar, expert? No, I don't want Revenge Incarnate. Yeah, Mighty Oath Stone. Leadership just because. Okay, I want left side. I want you on the corpse cart. No, Thrisha. Okay, I want you on zombies. Yeah, I want you to do that. Okay. Now, this is, yeah, this is very, very satisfying. Okay, we got Vlad here anywhere here? Okay. What's happening over here? Graveguard, Thrisha. I do want to get over here. Okay, right side. I want you guys to fight on Thrisha. Okay. I want you guys to pull up here. Okay. I want you guys pull up here. Left side. You guys are having trouble finding something to shoot. Oh, I better go use my healing potion. This is just about over. Okay, where is Vlad? Hey, I want Revenge Incarnate. I want you. I mean, Vlad is extremely tough, there's no doubt about it, but there's only so much he can even take. Okay, I want you guys to stop. I want you guys to stop, except for you. I want you to fire at will. No, I want you to stop too. I want you guys to stop, and we'll just continue to beat the tar out of Vlad. Where is he? Yeah, Vlad's. You know, Vlad is tough. No doubt about it. Is he raising dead, or are these dead that he's raised? Come on, get in there, boys. Come on. Like, how is he still alive? Ah. Let's get those zombies. That should do the trick. Where are you? I want you to get into here. Okay. We'll put you in this group. Vlad. Vlad is just, he's tanky. Holy cow.
If you insist, I approve.
I mean, this should help. Do I have any other abilities?
That's an order.
Nah.
Ready to fight. Yes,
I'll just use everything I got.
It is an order. Die, Belaga.
Oh, here comes some more zombies. Let's just burn them away. Should work quite nice. I can't believe Vlad is still fighting. His leadership is at nothing.
Belaga Iron Hammer.
But he continues to fight.
Very well.
Yeah, he's going now. Okay, there we go. Good.
For vengeance.
And the flames don't really hurt my heroes all that much, because they're bad. They're weak against armor, right? Okay, so pretty solid fight. I mean, it was very fun watching this army absolutely obliterate the center. It took some losses with these longbeards. Yeah, a few losses with these longbeards, but generally pretty good.
To battle!
Okay, let's just hold your fire. Okay, close victory. I'd say that was a little better than a close victory. 118 with the Nor's axes here. Very happy with them. 412. These guys. That's crazy. 157 with these cannons, 126. I needed to use my buff from my engineer. You know, I realized I hadn't used it way too late. Finally used it. 145 and 142 with our thunders. Yeah, this is going to be just a really fun but extremely effective army as well, because we have one more unit of iron breakers in there and 3 more units of hammerers, and that's going to finish out that army. So be a very, very nice front line, good against anybody really. Okay, we lost 14. It's fine. Hopefully we can go and finish Vlad off, and we should have got a trade out of that. Yep, trade gain. Beneath descent, so Belagar Ironhammer has -4 turns of waiting if he gets wounded. So he could get wounded and be back basically the next turn almost. Warriors of Chaos. Well, don't go after Volkmar. Because that's going to end badly for you boys, apparently. Yeah, these guys are left over from the first wave, I believe. And the Wood Elves, are they going to send an army down? No, these are the Wood Elves proper. I'm talking the other ones. Arguelon, apparently not. Lothern. Alright. We have a lot of building to do this next turn. But again, and we have to go and do our techs. We talked about that a little bit, but we're going to be well on track in 50 turns to going into the end game and getting our economy all sorted out. Yeah, all these expensive armies have been, you know, you're used to playing with inexpensive armies, so the way you expand or the way you think in your mind matches what you're used to in terms of cost for your armies, as opposed to what's achievable. And like I say, I need to get back to the point where my armies cost, all of my trade income is profit. It's not spent on my armies. That way I can use it for building, for saving, for whatever we need to do, and that our base economy supports our armies, and our trade is just the bonus on top. So that's the goal that we're going to get to over probably the next 20 turns. And I need to bite into the vampire counts, or they're just going to send endless waves after me. It's nice because I've leveled Thorgrim up to 40 very quickly. Oh, are these guys actually going to go after them? They might. We'll see. Strigos is certainly not coming after Ungrim, no. They're going to go home to Sorcerer's Islands. Oh, are they going after them too? Maybe. Definitely happy to see the change in behavior in Chaos. I mean, I didn't look forward to another 100 turns of dealing with all those waves. I mean, would have done it, but it just would have taken a lot longer to get through the campaign. And now that I've kind of reset my mind to focusing on supporting these really expensive armies we have, I think very quickly we're going to dig ourselves out of this hole. Okay, and with Soren is on the way back with his trashy army. Nope. It's just, I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's lost his connection with his master, and they're just wandering through the lands, completely aimless and not knowing where to go. Yeah, jeez. Volkmar just like walked right up to him and punched him in the snout. And he's certainly put a dent in Chaos like really quickly. Now, is one of these boats going to stop at Lashik? Yes, it is. And the other 3, I assume, will go north. Or continue north, rather. I guess we can fast forward these guys. Yep, so this is similar behavior, except we had 7 stacks last time. 1 stayed here and the other 6 went north. I think another one is stopped off somewhere real quick. Okay, well, their agents are going to spread corruption, but we have the techs to defend against all this corruption, which is good. Varg, there we go. Okay, killed in battle. Fritz, excellent. Well, improve the omens, plus 6 leadership for 3 turns. Yes, please. Undeath Descendant, that's the one we got. Wound recovery time -4 from defeating Vlad von Karstein. Such a great trait. Grudge removed. Vlad, an extra 1,000 gold. Excellent. Interlocking shield is complete. We can go back up our economic line. And the Knights of the Flame have mobilized against the mobilized against chaos, which is also good. Raiding in Repeaks, we know about. Raiding in the Eye of the Panther. We got an armor piercing banner. Got another Teller of Tales, which I really like. Assault Garrison success. Also Rick Terlos got that done. Assault Garrison failure. Alright. So, I think it was a long turn. And this is the next turn is going to be a little long, so I want to have a think about it. So we'll end the episode here. And I'll see you next time with some rebuilding of the Karazhan Corps and refocusing our efforts to start kicking this campaign out of neutral and into high gear. So I will see you next time on our Mortal Empires Legendary Dwarf campaign walkthrough. Have a good one.